you guys want to check on your group chat from the studio, the new link has been sent, so you can send to everybody, your loved ones. Wow, the silence. Are the doors locked? Thank you so much. I left programs here for you guys. Okay, now we're gonna start. Good afternoon. So, whoa. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Sorry about the last minute technical issue. I'm streaming in a platform where if I start and I don't continue and I close it, I pause it, it will just completely get out the streaming. Maddie, do you have Carol's Instagram? Can you send her the new link so she can send it to Carol? Okay. Thank you for being here. Today is a really special day, like you guys can see. May 11, it was my 35th teaching anniversary. It's been a long time. I started teaching at age 17, mostly out of necessity, because my lovely parents didn't want to pay for a music career. So I started teaching. I paid my way through college by teaching, but I loved it. That first day when I walked into my studio, it was a little bit different. I used to work for Yamaha Music Foundation, and I used to teach a little group of kids. And that first day I walked in, I had 12 kids and 12 parents in there. I was 17. Yeah, it was scary. I had gone through an intense training with Yamaha 3 months before that, and one of my older colleagues told me, if you're scared, just talk really loud. I had 3 classes that day, 3:30, 4:30, and 5:30. By the time 6:30 was done, I couldn't speak anymore. I must have been shouting the entire time. But I walked out of there and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. It was amazing. It was a feeling that I didn't think I could have. Today, hopefully, I have 2 of my first generation girls on the streaming with me, hopefully. If you don't see Nani, send a link to her, but she should be there, right? Nani and Mela, they're my first 2 girls that walk into my studio. And it's been an incredible journey, mostly good, some bad, because sometimes you deal with parents and it's a little bit hard, but I still love what I do. That's the truth. I really love what I do. Right now, the studio is different anymore. I don't work for anybody. I work for myself. And I have a group of kids that is pretty amazing. So today, you are going to see what we have done this entire year. And today, we are graduating 1 senior. Will you please stand up? If you all flip the program, you can see her bio, and the accomplishment for someone this young is pretty amazing. And I just want to say that it's been a lot of hard work. So I always said that every recital, please be kind. Okay, it's really hard to walk up here and to do what they do. I have other music teachers here with me, and they know that what I'm saying is true. If it is hard for us as adults to get up here, it's going to be even harder for the younger kids. So please be very kind. Also, we love applauses. We really, really, really do. And kids are a little bit slow going in and out. Please just keep the applauses coming, okay? And let's don't wait anymore. And okay, I see somebody walking in. Manny, there's one door that left open. Will you please go lock that one? It's all the same key. Sorry, we're locking door for security reasons. I am in charge of the sanctuary when I'm here, and a few years ago we had an issue with some homeless people walking in the middle of the recital. And it was like really concerning because then this person wouldn't leave. It took us like an hour to get this person to leave after the recital was over. So that's why we're locking all the doors. Just us, Is Ben here, Caston?
You're here.
Ben. you are my official thermostat person. Okay, the thermostat resets after, you remember how hot it was? Okay, so one is there, the other two are there. So we're checking it every hour, making sure it's at 74 or 72, and it will reset by itself. Okay, thank you so much. So let's get started. The first song Ava's gonna sing is called Silent Noon. It's a classical piece. We do not use microphones when we sing, when the singers are singing classical pieces. And it's a love poem. It's about two lovers. They get together. They only have this 1 hour of their time to stay together. And then they don't even have to speak to know how much they love each other. They can feel it in the air. They can feel it in the flowers that they're surrounded. It's really, really, really beautiful. So here we have Miss Ava Jones. wondering why I always only announce the voice songs, because, well, singers are saying words, but a lot of time, you guys, if you don't know the backstory, it's hard to understand. So the next song is, I don't have a program, by the way, so you guys just gonna have to, I'm just gonna trust that you guys are managing stuff on your own, okay? The next song is called 1,000 Years. It's from one of the Twilight movies. Well, as you guys know, that vampires live forever, right? And basically, this is just Bella saying that she will love him for 1,000 years. And we have Evelyn Caston for a song. This song was brought up to my attention actually by one of my former students, Megan. She's sitting back there. And Megan, when did you graduate? From my studio a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's the first one. Can you imagine that song? This song is, wow, is that old? Sorry, Meg. And Megan sang that also not for the recital, but for our lessons. So yeah, are we ready to continue? a lot of parents, that ask me, oh, can my kid take singing? Can I take singing? And I usually don't recommend singing from a very young age. And I also don't recommend singing for boys that are changing their voice, like from 12 to about 16. It's a difficult time for boys to sing. However, girls can safely start learning how to sing little by little around, 7, 8 years old and go on from there. It's not that a girl's voice don't change, girls' voice also change, but it's just changing in a different way. It's not so blatant, it's like so on your face, my voice is changing. But normally, once they start singing lessons, they realize that it's not nearly as easy as they thought it was. Singing is a lot more than just opening your mouth and belting out the notes. There is a lot that goes into it. There is technique, there is breathing, there is so many things that you have to do when you learn how to sing. Most of the time, kids that are theater kids, once they start singing lessons, they're like, okay, this is really hard. So now we have the youngest singer in the studio. Her name is Zaylee Stone, and she will be singing Castle on the Cloud. That's from Les Miserables, from Little Cosette. Okay, Zaylee is a little bit nervous, so because this is her first time, she's very young, so I would like all of you to give her a very warm applause. So much courage to do that. I mean, the people that have been up here can know, okay? Even for us professionals, please show hands our professional musician professors here. Can you guys tell me how hard this was? Really, really hard. It takes a lot of courage. And I'm really proud of you, Zaylee. See that the next 2 songs say original composition. This year we have 2 composers in the studio. They bring their ideas and I help them put it together. It's hard because they have their own idea, and then a lot of time they bring their idea, it's a little bit scrambled. And as a teacher, it's our job to organize it and put it together. But I'm really proud of them. The first piece we're going to present is Audrey. She will play her own song. And the second piece is actually by Colin Laird. He asked me to play, which I feel really good about it because I'll get to play the beautiful piece. So here is Audrey.
Hi, my name is Audrey Coonan, and the piece that I will be playing is one that I wrote. It's called Music Box, and it's called that because I think it would sound really good in a music box. I dedicate this song to my mom for always bringing me to all the practices that I have every day, and for being the kindest mother ever. And I hope you enjoy it. Thank you.
I know it's a super short break, but we have like trophies and all those nice things at the end, so I don't want everybody to leave like around 8 o'clock. Before we continue the second half, which is going to be just as exciting as the first one, first of all, I want to tell all of you that, at the end I want to make it all about Ava, so I must say this now. I can't do this alone. First of all, I want to thank my older buddies. All my kids that have a buddy, please stand up. The older buddies, not the little buddies. Okay. We have done a buddy system for a couple years now. Their job is to make sure their buddies have their book in the right hand, to calm them if they're nervous, to talk to them, to hug them, to whatever they need to be done. I want to thank my 3 boys, Colin, Bruce, and Owen, for helping with everything else what we needed. Stand up. For my 2 rising 8th graders now. You don't have buddies yet, you will have a buddy next year, okay? Ella? And I want to thank Evelyn Caston, of course, for turning pages for me. She has been my go-to page turner for many years now. And this is just the kids. I'm very proud to say that one of my girls that graduated years ago is here, Megan. She's in the back. Gobika is here. She has helped me since she graduated with all the streaming. And right before the recital happened, everything is like a blur to me. So I need these kids. I am not embarrassed to say, look, I can't do it alone. I need help. And they all come from out of everywhere to help me. She knows what I need, and when the moment that I'm like this, she's like, come, okay, let's do it again. And then, of course, my daughter Maddie, who has been helping me since she got back from Colombia. She has been helping me with teaching the girls boys, and well, I would imagine that many of you remember that Maddie is an opera singer. So, and Maddie brought boyfriend Manny to help me today also. So here to say, we all help out, everybody help out. Now the parents, if you guys don't drive them every week to lesson, the studio will not exist. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you so very, very much for everything you do. I have parents here that have 4 kids, 5 kids, and they find a way to organize themselves. I was talking to Daniel the other day, they have an iCal. It's amazing the way that calendar works. So one thing on the calendar, everybody in the family knows. I was just telling her, wow, this is so effective, so amazing, and how do you guys do this? And it's just, really, I would not be standing here having 35 years in my back without you guys being here with me. Also, I want to thank my friend, Dr. Alejandro Arguello, who is here with me. He is my oldest and longest friend. Dr. Arguello has a doctorate degree in composition from LSU, and we met freshman year high school, college. So all these 35 years, he has seen it, And then there's my husband right in the front line, always in the background, helping and being quiet when the kids are playing. So thank you from the bottom of my heart to everyone. And we are now ready to continue. The next song probably doesn't need any introduction. The Little Mermaid, part of your world. Ariel in her, what is it? Cavern where she has all the treasures from the ship that sank. Here's Emma, and she's gonna perform part of your world. This is my youngest Ava, and my oldest is also Ava this year. Next song is called No One Else. It's from a Broadway musical that stayed unfortunately on Broadway a very short time because the show had cast Josh Groban in it. When Josh Groban left, people didn't want to see the show anymore. It has an incredible amount of music. It's based on war and peace. So the original name is called Natasha, Pierre, and the Great Comet of 1812. I couldn't fit everything in, so I just put the most important part there. So in this song, Natasha, if any of you have read War and Peace, Natasha, very naive, so she's in love with this older man, Andre, and he is never there. He's at war, but she just loves him so much, and it doesn't matter. And she imagined how lovely the relationship would be. So here is No One Else, and we have Josephine.
Squeezing tight as
next song you're gonna hear is called, oh gosh, I blanked out. Oh, Breathe. It's from a Broadway musical called In the Heights. So I'm sure a lot of you know the musical Hamilton was written by Lin-Manuel Miranda. Okay, this is Lin-Manuel Miranda's early works. I believe he had In the Heights written since he was in college, right? Okay, any of you that are familiar with the New York geography, this is Washington Heights we're talking about. So way up there, you know, we're talking about after Harlem, and then there's Morningside Heights, and then Washington Heights is after that. Washington Heights is a very typically Dominican neighborhood. And a lot of them, you know, there is a beautiful community, but a lot of them don't get out of there. Nina, in this musical, she got accepted into Stanford. So her father literally took a mortgage and a second mortgage to be able to pay. I'm sure kids, mom and dad that have kids in college can understand what I'm saying, right? So the dad took one mortgage and a second mortgage to be able to pay to Stanford. But Nina she's a girl from the Heights, and she goes to Stanford, and she just felt like she just didn't fit there. She didn't know what to say to her parents. She comes home and everybody's like, wow, you're our hope, you're our girl. Yes, you're the first one that's gonna get out there, and Stanford no less. So this song is about how much she struggled to be who she actually is, and to work out the courage to tell her family, look, I don't want to be a California girl. I don't want to be a Valley girl. You know, I want to be who I am right here in the Heights. We have Isabella, who's going to sing us the song.
This is my street, I smile at the faces I've known all my life. They regard me with pride, and everyone's sweet. They say you're going places, so how can I say that while I was away, I had so much to hide? Hey guys, it's me, the biggest disappointment you know. The kid couldn't hack it, she's back and she's walking real slow. Welcome home, just breathe. Just breathe. As the radio plays all forgotten boleros, I think of the days when the city was mine. I remember the praise, I'd say adoro, te quiero, the neighborhood ways.
here we go. The last song of the recital. How many of you, raise your hand, how many of you know that song? Oh, come on, there's been more of you. Both sides now, Johnny Mitchell? Yeah. This song, Ava and I have worked on it. I'm sorry? What? No? Okay. We have worked on it for a long time. One of the things as a piano teacher, I take for me to teach the children not just music, but about life, because music is so deeply and closely intertwined with life. And you gotta teach them to manage expectations. Like a lot of pieces that they play today, I played it and I have literally no memory when I played it because I'm much older, my expectation of the piece is much higher. And for me, after 35 years, I'm still learning to be a better teacher. It's the truth. I learn every day. Your children teach me every day to how to be a better teacher. And every single one of them is different. And these 4 years with Ava have taught me how incredible, how much can a person evolve if you just teach them right. I hear a lot of story about parents, oh, this one's not doing well in school, that one's not doing well in school. Okay, are we doing our job right? Are we teaching them right? Because Ava's accomplishments throughout those 4 years is way beyond my expectations. I want you to know that one of my favorite African proverbs is, it takes a village to raise a child. We are your village. When you're out there in New York, don't lose heart because things are gonna get tough, things are gonna get ugly. And these two girls in front, they left town and it's not easy. But we are here for you, we are your village and we wanna see you next year for the recital where you can come here and work and help me out. Very important. And when you are facing something difficult, don't ever think that you are the only person going through that. We all face a lot of in our life. So I love you. I am so very, very proud of you. And you're ready. I know you are. And remember that I'm only a phone call away, a text away. I am here. Megan, we still text, right? Yeah. And Megan is a professional now. She works in a clinic and we still text. We get lunch most of the time. And she doesn't text back that much, but I can't be prouder to graduate you today. And I've been very privileged to have you in my studio. So we'll leave the water work after, right? Here is our last song, Both Sides Now, by Ava Jones.
Flows and flows of angel hair and ice cream castles in the air and feather canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds that way, but now they only block the sun. They rain and snow on everyone. So many things I would have done, but clouds got in my way. I looked at clouds
for several hundred years here together, so we don't know about other life, right? Do we? Not really. Thank you. I love you. We are going to, Ava, you want to stay up and help me with the trophies? Yeah, you're the oldest. You have to. We are going to hand out trophies. Okay, listen this. I didn't have space for everything, but most of you know my favorite color is pink, so I got pink cupcakes for everyone. Remember, yeah. Remember that we're not allowed to eat here, so each cupcake has been packed individually. Please take it home with you. And, oh, look at your mama. It's okay, Mama, we can have tea and talk about how we miss our girls in New York. Yeah. And how messed up life is because they're not with us. It's okay, don't worry. And Life 360 works really well. You know, when you want to track them, my God. And those days Maddie was at the encampment, I was like, with the Life 360 in my hand. So, okay, we're going to start handing out trophies because there are so many of you. I want you guys to come really quick, get your trophy, and stay here, okay? We're going to do this, we're going to do it by age. You guys know that I don't like to put the program by age. So, or by piano level, but trophy we are going to do by age. We start at 6 all the way to 17, not 18 yet. Okay. So they can take pictures. If you're looking at me, like that, be good, right? Zay!
Well, for everyone. I didn't mean it that way. You guys know. But I love you guys. I'm so proud of you guys. Remember, we manage our expectations, okay? And we keep practicing, we keep moving forward. I love you guys so much. Successful recital, as usual. Everybody say bye.
Okay, wait. That's all right.
Okay, can you guys, everybody scoot towards the middle?
Oh, sorry. Have you turned it off?